Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Shalini binti Alimuddin. My matrix number is BB21110575. I am going to do an article review of ethical practice disclosure of Malaysian public listed companies by Ahmad Firdaus Zainul Abidin, Hafiza Aisyah Hashim, Zainala Saleh, and Susaila Devi. The purpose of writing this article review is to figure out what kind of ethical practices among Malaysian public listed companies. This study discovered that numerous aspects of ethical practice disclosure need to be improved by content analysis of the annual reports of 1,115 corporations and 5 years of observation. First of all, sample selection. Sample selection is the process of choosing the group from which you will actually collect data for your study. 1,115 company years over the observation period 2012 until 2016, this study analyzes the ethical practice disclosure of 223 firms listed on the main board of Bursa Malaysia for 5 years. Next, measuring ethical practice disclosure. Content analysis was used to measure the disclosure of ethical business practice by corporation. Using the Ethical Commitment Index (ECI), which was created by Choi and Jung, in the past, the ethical practice disclosure was evaluated. The first one is CEV. The result that a large number of Malaysian companies don't really focus on ethics and lack ethics in their reports. However, following the CEV's phase, it showed the growing importance of corporate ethics and was included in the report. Next, action to promote ethics and prevent unethical conduct. Only 50 companies, or 4.48%, said in the first item, SCT1, that they take disciplinary action against wrongdoing. The third one is CODE. 691 companies have a code of ethics, compared to 424 companies that do not. Only 97 organizations, or 8.7% of CODE's 2's organizations, have commented on the manner which their code is communicated. The result number 4 is whistleblowing policy. According to WBP1, 659, or 59.1% of the companies did not disclose a whistleblowing policy in their annual report, whereas 456, or 40.9% of the companies claim having one. After that, sustainability practice. 89 companies, or 7.98% of the sample, posted information about their sustainability practices on their websites, while 1,026 companies of the sample did not. The last result is ethics committee. The outcomes show that just 69 companies established an ethics committee, while 1,046 companies did not. Only 19 companies stated that they had created a department or appointed officers to deal with ethical issues. The first thing I want to critique is about the sample size. The sample size only took 223 companies that were listed in 2016, which means that it may not be a true representation of all Malaysian business. The statistical power of the analysis is increased, and a more true representation of the population is possible with a bigger sample size. The results are more likely to be trustworthy and relevant to a wider spectrum of Malaysian business by incorporating more companies. As a goal for the upcoming research, I would like to suggest that we seek to use larger sample sizes that include a broad spectrum of companies in future studies. Next, limited data collection method. Limited to content analysis using hand-collected information from companies' annual reports. While this method provides valuable insights into companies' official disclosures, it has its limitations in capturing the full extent of ethical value communication. The researchers can use the media coverage to analyze the companies to gain insights into their ethical conduct and commitment. In conclusion, it is crucial for showing the ethical corruption of publicly traded companies. This is an excellent way of reminding people about the value of ethics in companies and organizations. The lack of unethical, well-presented ethics will prevent people from realizing how wrong the system is. Since MCCG 2012 recommended the enterprise embraced a high level of ethical standards in the operation of their business. The study designated the years 2012-2016 as the review era.